What time is it? War time! What time is it? War time! Who's the king? What time is it? War time! Who's the king? Hold on!
Yeah. It's the Noah's Ark, we building and building, the flood coming, but they will not listen. Exceeding great army, they worry about sinning. Shout out to Bishop and Deacons. Hold tight, keep your mind on the mission. Praising saints, just hoping and wishing. Waiting on our redemption. Hey, we just waiting on our redemption.
While I wait on my redemption, I wanna play my position. Water boy, Lord willing. Fourth quarter, gotta kill it.
Black Lives Matter. Where are they right now? Wake them up. When that little boy just got murdered, the little boy that just got murdered, right? The one that got killed like Emmett Till. Yeah. Where's Black Lives Matter? Right. Bring it up. When our kids are getting gunned down the street, where's Black Lives Matter? Bring it up. We are looking for everything but what we should be looking for. Bring it out. You're asking people that have no intentions on helping you to put their hand on you and help you out. Bring it out. We keep doing it over and over again. You keep making that circle. You keep making that circle. We did the same thing in the wilderness. Nothing changed. Everybody died. Read.
The book of Hosea, chapter 5, verse 15. I will go and return to my place till they acknowledge their offense.
Until we acknowledge where we're going wrong, until we fix our problems, you're going to keep walking in that circle. You're going to keep walking in that circle over and over and over again. How many presidents have we voted for looking for help? Bring it out. How many presidents have we voted for, stood in line, voted for, and we're looking for somebody to help us? How many? Everybody's standing in a long line waiting for somebody to help you, right? You're waiting for a stimulus check, right? You're not going to get a stimulus check that's going to fix your problem. You're not going to get that. That money is temporary. Everything that you see right now is temporary. Everything here is going to burn. That's right. Read.
And seek my face.
Where do you seek his face? In this book. This book is the only place his face has ever been. Right. But when you go to church tomorrow, the book is closed. The book is closed. They're talking to you for 2 or 3 hours with the book closed. Whose words are those? That's the pastor's words. That's the pastor's words and his ideas. That's why you can go to church from the time you're little until the time you die and nothing changes. Everybody get over except you. The pastor tell you put money in the bucket and wish. Put money in the bucket and wish. Teacher, you're better than that. You're God's holy children. Read.
In their affliction, they will seek me early.
In their what?
In their affliction, they will seek me early.
You don't think you're being afflicted? You don't think your last name is an affliction? Bring it on. You don't think that you have to pay rent for something that you don't own is an affliction? You pay taxes on everything you have and don't own anything. All you have to do is not pay taxes on your car and now you can't drive it. You own a house, don't pay the taxes. You don't own it. They're going to take it from you. Everything you have has been loaned to you, including your religion and your culture. The Bible says you're the children of Israel. Follow his commandments. You say, you know what? No, I'm Christian. I'm Christian. Nothing in the Christianity, nothing in their religion pertains to this Bible. They're just words used to enforce a religion.
Bring it up!
They're using you to enforce a religion. Absolutely. Come on over here, brother.
All I want to do is answer.
Come on over. We answering all questions. Today's your day.
All I want you to do is answer this one question.
I'm going to answer two if you got a good one.
God did not make a black man, black woman. Turn around, make a white man, white woman, then make a Mexican man, Mexican woman. He made one man, one woman, my cool.
Absolutely wrong. Bring it out. Wake him up. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you. Hey, you want the answer? You know what you want?
Also,
you know what you want? I'm going to give you the answer.
God made a black man, black woman. Said I'm going to make a white man, white woman. Instead of make a yes,
I'm going to give him his answer.
One
whether
man,
he walks
one
away or not.
Only difference is he put his arm in.
I'm going to read it. I'm going to read it. Do you want me to read it? Do you want me to answer it?
Wait, Genesis 25, verse 21.
And then you tell me if this is feeling now. Read.
And Isaac entreated the Lord for his wife.
Come on.
Because she was barren. And the Lord was entreated of him. And Rebekah, his wife, conceived.
Listen.
And the children struggled together within her. And she said, if it be so, why am I thus?
That's Genesis 1.
You're not listening.
The Bible
You're
says
not listening,
that
bro.
God
You're not
created
listening.
a man and one woman.
Hey, sir, do you want to answer?
He right here,
Oh,
all the way
You know
back.
what he's here for?
Right.
Distraction. Keep reading.
And she went to inquire of the Lord.
He's a distraction. Matter of fact, give me that. No, keep reading that. Keep reading that.
And she went to inquire of the Lord.
Read.
And the Lord said unto her,
Listen.
2 nations.
How many?
2 nations.
It says 2 different people.
2 nations.
Doesn't say 2 babies.
2 nations are in thy womb. And 2 manner of people.
That's right.
Shall be separated from thy bowels.
That's right. 2 different nations of people. One woman.
That's right.
And they were separated from her. That's why you have an evil twin and a good twin. Where you think that comes from? Bring it out. Where you think that comes from in movies? Where there's a good twin and a bad twin. Read it again.
Genesis chapter 25 and verse 23. And the Lord said unto her, 2 nations.
2 what?
2 nations
2 nations.
are in thy womb.
Yes.
And 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels.
That's why there'll never be unity between the 2, because they were separated by God. That's right. God separated them. God says 2 nations are in thy womb. Those 2 nations will fight from the beginning to the end. That's in the Bible. That's in the Bible. So when we talk about who these nations are, you say, well, that sounds racist. God said that. I didn't say that. I just read it. Read.
And the one people shall be stronger than the other people.
These people are what?
Shall be stronger than the other people.
If they were strong, they wouldn't have needed you.
Bring it out.
If they were stronger, they wouldn't have needed you. You built everything here because you were strong enough to do it. Everywhere you've been, every single nation that's ever stood, you built it. You built it. Rome, Greece, the Persians, the Medes, you built that. Babylonians, we built that. The Egyptians, we built those temples. That was us. The Chinese people, we built that wall. We did that. Washington, D.C. right now, the bones of your slaves, your forefathers, is in that ground. We built that. The streets is paved with our blood and our sweat. And you don't have 2 nickels to rub together because not 2 nickels. What do we own here as a people? Nothing. Nothing. As a people, we own nothing. Whether you're a rich man and you're a poor woman, you average out because our people are low together. We're low together. So it doesn't matter if it's an Oprah Winfrey or a bum in the street, you still a nigga in their eyes.
And the elder shall serve the younger.
Please.
And when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb.
Come on.
And the first came out red.
It came out what?
And the first came out red.
What color are these people we talking about?
Bring it out.
What color are these people we talking about? What are these red people that we're talking about? There's no such thing as a black people and a white people. That's nowhere in the Bible. You can't find Hispanic in the Bible. You can't find African American in the Bible. You can't find African in the Bible. Because you know what? Because God didn't call you that. God called you the children of Israel. That's a nation of people. That is a nation of people. We have to understand how important our nation is. We're so important, God had to write it down. You're so important that they had to spend billions of dollars to hide it from you. You're so important that you built everything and now you don't have anything to show for it. Now they use your laws against you. Thou shalt not murder. The same thing they lock you up for is in the book. But you don't follow God's law, you follow their law. You speeding down the street, you looking over your shoulder. God says don't do it. God says don't hit your brother in your heart. We can stop black on black crime tonight. Give me that, Leviticus, drop that. Leviticus 19. We can stop black on black crime tonight. All we gotta do is apply God's law. That's all we gotta do. simple. It's an instruction book in how we fix our lives. From the time that you're born to the time you die, you have an instruction book on how to live your life. God is not a God of chaos, right? He's a God of order, right? He's a God of order. So where's the orders coming from? His words. Read that. Right.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 19, verse 17. Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart.
You should not hate your brother in your heart. If I got an argument with you, if we have a disagreement, I'm going to come to you like a man. Hey, bro, I don't appreciate what you did.
Right.
That's biblical. That is biblical proportion. We can fix all our problems. Jails would have to shut down tonight. All of this right here was shut down tonight. Because I'm not going to sell you alcohol till you get drunk and get locked up.
Bring it on.
I'm not going to tell brothers is out here whoring their sisters out. That's hate. That's hate. You're creating babies tonight that you have no plans on keeping next week. And they know that. And they know that. Plan B, abortions, that's murder. Right. That's not your body. That's not your spirit. God didn't intend for you to do that. That's why most women that have those abortions and do all of those things destroy their bodies. Their bodies ain't worth nothing. They can't have a righteous marriage because their bodies are destroyed. Because you broke God's commandments. If you live right, God said he's going to bless you. Right. It's a blessing in this Bible, but we also received the curses. We went off, we turned away from God. We turned away from him. He had his laws, statutes, and commandments ready for us.
Let him know.
From Adam all the way to the last day, this like when the earth disappears, God's laws are going to be here.
Thou shalt in any wise refute thy neighbor.
I have a problem with you, bro. There's ways to fix it. I have a problem with my wife. There's ways to fix it. Right. My kids is out of order. I have a way to fix it. Right. There's no stone unturned with God. He doesn't give you gray area. Right. Because everywhere there's a gray area, you go wrong. Everywhere there's gray area, you go wrong. Use your daughters? I have daughters myself. From the time you're born to the time you're married and gone, God has it covered. You understand that? They're never supposed to be uncovered. From the time that you're their father to the time that you give them to their husband, God forbid their husband dies, and they say, you know what, Dad, if you're still here, I need help. You're supposed to cover it.
Bring it out.
You're never supposed to be uncovered. Wake him up. Never. But you know what? Our women turn into independent women. You're an independent woman. That's why our women are out here right now out of order. Bring it out. Out of order. Out of order. Look at how they dress. What good thing can come out of how women are dressed right now? You know, bring it out. What good thing can come out of that? You think you're gonna find you a nice man in that? You think that a nice man wants to see you dressed like that? No, you're gonna have a one-night stand and destroy your life. Your life is destroyed after that. You get pregnant at your age, your life is over. Because now you have to take care of a child. Now your life is not yours, it's the child.
The book of 1 Timothy, chapter 2, verse 9.
What's it?
In like manner also, that the women adorn themselves in modest apparel.
Is there anything modest about Bill Street right now?
Bring it out.
Where on Bill Street, where on Bill Street can I look and see modest women? Bring it out. There's a dress code that God gave you in order for you to be right. You're not supposed to be out here dressed like that. You're not supposed to carry yourself like that. The spirit that America teaches you and this Western civilization teaches you is against God's commandments. You are so special. God says, you know what? I'm going to give you instruction on how you never wind up being like them. But our people don't know it because you didn't know it. Your father didn't know it. His father didn't know it. When we got here, they changed our names, our culture, and our heritage.
Let them know.
Now everything a slave would be.
With shamefacedness and sobriety, not with braided hair or gold or pearls or any costly array.
Because our women are caught up in the materialistic things. You're so much more than that. Well, that song is, you're not your hair, but you're so much more than that, right?
But which becometh woman professing godliness with good works. But which becometh woman professing godliness with good works.
Sister, let me ask you, what is godliness? Teacher.
Being godly, like actually following his
his example. We're not perfect. We're sinners.
No. But you can be perfect.
Bring it in.
But you can be perfect. You know why you say that? Because we was taught that we can never be perfect. You was taught that we are all sinners, and we're all sinners, and we can't be no more than that. But God says you can be perfect.
That's right.
Give me that. Perfection. Yeah. Come on, bro.
The book of Matthew, chapter 5, verse 48.
Bring it on. You can be perfect. Read.
Be ye therefore perfect.
Do what?
Be ye therefore perfect.
That's in red letters. Christ says that you can be perfect.
That's right.
Even as your Father, which is in heaven, is perfect.
So he compares you. He says you can be just like the Father. You can be godly just like our Father.
Bring it out.
We have to learn what godliness is. That's our problem. We've lost our way. We think that this is it. This is all we can be. There's so much more than that. Give me Deuteronomy 7 and 6. Hold on.
Let them know.
I'm going to give you back to 7 and 6.
Bring it on.
Watch this. Watch this. Watch what God says about you. Read that.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verse 6.
Watch it.
For thou art an holy people.
Do you know what the word holy means? What does the word holy mean? Holy. Almost. What does holy mean? Almost. Come on, sister, you got something for me. Tell me something. Hey, don't hide. I see you. I see you. I'm going to get around to you. Listen, you don't know? Just say you don't know. Sister, you know what holy means?
Holy.
Holy. This is the word, holy. It just means separate.
Separate.
It means separate.
Yeah, makes sense.
Separate. So you stand on holy ground. I'm not saying you stand on righteous ground. You stand on ground that's set apart. This is the Holy Bible. This book has been set apart. There's no other book like this book. It's holy. He says that you're a holy people, meaning what? He set you apart.
So they actually want us to believe. They take it out of context. They don't want us to know that that's the real. You probably would have to study Hebrew.
Hey, guess what? Bingo. Bingo. For a seesaw to work, for somebody to be on the top, yeah. For somebody to be on the top, where does the other people have to be? At the bottom, right? So they've taught you how to be at the bottom, so they can stay on the top. Give me that. You got that? Yeah, you keep reading that.
For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God.
Watch this.
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee.
He did what?
Hath chosen thee.
In order for you to choose somebody, that means you had options. You had options.
I don't know.
I could have chose any of y'all to preach this gospel to. That's a choice because there's options. He says that you people are my people. I chose you out of every nation. A brother back there said that there was only one people. For him to call us that. All right. Yeah, give me that. Matthew 26.
Bring it out. Bring it out.
You got any more questions?
No, I'm just enjoying this.
All right, all praise. Read that.
We used to scream black power while Heron was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission, minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold, from Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.